Right, today we're taking a look at the Cassandra Connolly Meadowside collection that she created in collaboration with Lewis and Irene. We are going to be chatting about the 15 beautiful designs in the range and also taking a look at some projects there as a quilt and a draft excluder that form some free projects for this collection. So we'll be looking at those in some detail too. Hi, it's Charles at Empress Mills, and today I'm delighted to be taking a look at the Meadowside collection, which is a collaboration range between the Lewis and Irene UK design house and Cassandra Connolly, who is a UK surface pattern designer. She's worked with Elle and I on a few ranges, and they have all been super popular. All of Cassandra's fabrics tend to follow her sort of design ethos, which is the use of softer tones across the range, which somehow all come together really lovely. So you still do have some rich tones in that, even though she does tend to somehow give this sort of mellow, soft effect with those. It's a really clever use of colours on all her ranges. Actually, you can take a pic of all of them on the website, obviously. This particular range, Meadowside, as you can imagine, focuses a lot on meadows and grasslands and imagery around that kind of scene. As always with the Lewis and Irene range, there are 15 designs in the collection, 3 colourways in each of 5 designs to bring you up to the total 15. And Cassandra's worked to that sort of plan with the way she's put the collection together too. So let's dig in. This is the first print. This lovely, as I say, you've got these sort of soft tones, but still with a rich edge, which is a clever formulation to my way of thinking anyway. We've got this lovely print, nice and simple designs with little touches of detail. You can see the little touches on the bird's feathers here, for example. These nice florals along with some seeds blowing in the wind here and some nice butterflies. And as I mentioned, that comes in 3 colourways. So we've got that shade, this wonderful sort of soft mustard style colour almost. Let me just spread that out for you. This wonderful soft mustard shade as well, which is very nice. That's been a popular colour. And then also this print here, freshly restocked just in time for the video. We've got this one with this very soft coloured lavender style background, but again these lovely seed heads still making a lovely appearance on here and still do stand out nicely from that soft backing shade. Moving on, this is one of my favourite prints from the entire collection. I love the colour and the way Cassandra has created the design on this. Let me just spread this out so you can see it a bit better. There we go. A little bit more of a structured design almost with this. You can see the meadow really here with along the grasses and the grass seeds and things, and also these little birds just making an appearance again. They're a feature throughout the collection of the birds on this. Yeah, so that is an absolute beauty of a design, as you can see there. It comes, of course, in the 3 colourways. It's got a gorgeous, rich sort of wine plummy coloured background on that print, and then these bolts are confusing me. There we go. Let me get it so you've got the right direction on this print. Then we've got that on that sort of lovely soft mustard shade again. And again, the designs do have that ability to sort of pop. You can see on the sort of winey plum style background right through onto this, and then also even onto the lighter coloured version too. Hopefully our cameras will pick this up nicely for you. But you can see it very nicely there with the classic grasses just picking up the tone there and giving some strength to the colour, with the other soft tones still making an appearance, of course. Cassandra's sort of a trademark look. The next print is very much just a pure grasslands. Here we go, lots of seed heads. And again, just to pick up on the detail, because part of, I've done a little bit of reading on Cassandra, and part of her sort of a way of working is to create quite simplistic designs, quite simple. I don't want to say minimalistic, but that sort of approach. But there is that feel to them. There's space in the background, but you can still see elements of detail, which is lovely still to see. You know, you've got all the little wisps on the end of the seeds, little individual seeds you can see there, but then there's still, despite there being that wonderful detail packed into the design, there's still space in between the print as well. So it's a nice combination of detail and space, and a softer sort of approach to the overall design as well. Just something of interest, which comes across a little bit better on video, hopefully, than on just the still pictures. There is the 3 colourways, of course. So there's that, a little bit of a change in the background colour there from the mustards that we've seen. We've got this other soft shade, moving away from the mustard and the lavender as an option into this almost sort of a rich ecru style colour. And then also the real classic just off white, a real natural background to this with those grasses on again there. That's a really pretty print, and I think that's a good word to summarise, particularly some of the lighter coloured options. They're very pretty, they're very soft designs. They obviously depend on your project, but to be working with, they can really give that feel off very, very effectively. This print really focusing on that meadow call bird here, floating around, treating itself to some seeds on the print. And again, we've seen it on some of the others. That's a real sort of character that travels through all of the designs. And we've got it in the 3 colours, of course. So there is this lovely shade. Look at that one. And we've just seen some extra detail, particularly on the birds themselves here, as they just change colour a little bit, just to give you a little bit of difference. So it's not just all a copy and repeat style design. You are picking up on some nice quirks between the different animals themselves. And of course, in the lighter colour too, let me just get this one. Look at that, this lighter coloured option too. Again, a very soft, a very pretty feel to this design. And with that space in between, really giving that effect of softness and a delicate feel to the print. Really, really comes across well with the style of design that I mentioned previously, obviously. I am just going, some notes there, I'm just going to move these across, and then I can show you these last few blenders, because I do want to show you these in some detail. They've been so popular, the blenders, since we got them for this range, and I think they're just real good. They're just real good all-rounders. So we've got first for you this darker coloured version, with these little sort of grass seed heads almost. Very, very much a multi-directional design. Nice touches of detail, but it's not too cluttered. And a nice basic classic background, which you'll see in some of the other colours as well. And it's just been so popular. It's been one of those all-rounders. I think just because of the general sort of simplistic nature of the print, with the touches of detail, but then make it work with other ranges, not just this particular collection. It comes in the 3 colourways, and all 3, to be honest, have been popular prints for us here at Empress. So there's that colour with that sort of soft, I was going to say lavender again, but it's almost moving into that more sort of natural style colour, is this, rather than being sort of a pure lavender. And then also this mustardy style shade. This has got just a little bit more vibrancy to the other yellows, to the other sort of ochre style colours that we've seen so far. In fact, I will just show you, because again, they are such popular shades at the moment. I'm going to make an absolute mess of getting this out. Nat will be shouting at me afterwards for making a mess, but just to give you a feel for that sort of real rich ochre that we've got there, and then this slightly more vibrant option. But particularly the rich ones, they have been such popular colours. Ochre in general, anything along those lines at the moment, very, very popular. I've been for above 18 months now. A really nice shade to for us to have in stock. So yes, that is it. They're the 15 designs. We've got some really nice intricate prints through to these real more general essentials in the range. But I hope that's given you a real nice taste for the collection in general. We've got the Fat Quarter Packs, which are curated by Cassandra and Lewis Irene, and they tend to follow the key shade range. Well, they do follow the key shade ranges in the collection. So I mentioned towards the start of the video that it's 3 colourways in 5 designs each, and that's what's picked up in each of these bundles. Interestingly, and I know I've mentioned it in some of our previous videos, but if you're new to us, very, very cleverly, both Cassandra and Lewis and Irene have cleverly blended the shades so you're not getting a monotonous feel to the colours. It's not that you're just getting all yellows and ochres and mustards, for example. You're getting everything from this nice, lovely wine plum shade through to one of the ochres, through to the lighter colours. You get this real blend, but they work together so well. Really, really crucial is that, because it just means that if you opt for one of the smaller mini packs rather than going for the full collection, you're not just getting one solid colour, you're getting an interesting set of colours to create your projects with. In terms of projects, I should just mention there are 2 available to download from Cassandra. We'll put the link on our website. The first one should be appearing in front of me now, hopefully, with the power of Nathaniel behind the camera. This is the wonderful quilt created by Sally Ablett in conjunction with Cassandra Connolly and Lewis Irene for the range. And then, differently to normal, we also have this, which hopefully you're seeing now, which is the draft excluder, again created by Cassandra to work perfectly with this collection. There's all the details on our site. You can follow the link in the description underneath the video. It'll take you through to our site, and we've got all the details for downloading those patterns, courtesy of Sally Ablett, Lewis Irene and Cassandra herself. So thank you very much to the design team there. And I've covered everything. Thank you very much indeed for watching. If you've got any questions, please do get in touch. You can leave a comment under the video, message us through the website or any of our social channels, or alternatively, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone also. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you again for watching. Bye bye.